No doubt, Walt Disney's impact cuts across many generations, but the setbacks, nobody wants to talk about them. To assist his abusive dad, he and his brother had to sell newspapers early in the morning before going to school and even in the evening when they come back from school. And of course, this affected his performance in school. His first cartoon business, Laugh-O-Gram, went bankrupt. He failed at acting. He got kicked out of business and lost all his employees. He was ripped of the patent to his first animation character, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Bankers rejected him about 300 times before he could get finance for his now famous character, the Mickey Mouse. What is it about Walt Disney that every one of us need to pay attention to? Why do we suffer setbacks sometimes in life, and how can you bounce back to be a world hero like Walt Disney? This is what I'll be sharing in this episode. Stay glued. Hello Impact Maker, welcome to another broadcast of Life Transitions Today, where I share tips and tactics to help you maximize the in-betweens of life. I'm Dele Ayobankole. Why exactly do we suffer setbacks in life? Number one, there's a greater dimension of our existence waiting to be manifested. One of the things I've learned in life is that we are always in a process of becoming. Until we get to that point where that dimension of us that is greater really finds expression, we will usually struggle with many things, and one of those things is setbacks. Number two, we have not grown on our inside to match this expression. So there is something we want to achieve or become in life, but then there is this struggle going on our inside because we have not yet become that thing. So as long as there is that internal struggle within us, meaning that we ourselves have not found the alignment within us, then definitely people will not be able to recognize these things also. And that is why sometimes we are always in a battle. It looks like we're fighting, we're trying to make some advancement, but it just ain't going the way we expect them. Until we find this alignment, we will keep suffering some form of setbacks in some aspect of our lives. And another thing I've noticed is that we sometimes are holding back. We are not taking full responsibility and go full force, giving it all it takes to achieve that thing that we need to become in life. As long as we still keep thinking that, oh, if I can know this person, or if I can partner with this person, if I can go in this way, until we have that full confidence and belief in ourselves and we are willing to give it all it takes, that is when we will begin to break the barriers. But as long as we still lack confidence in ourselves, as long as we cannot give it the 100% required commitment, we will keep suffering some form of setbacks. So the question is, how can you bounce back after a setback? Let me share with you these 4 quick tips. The first tip is, you need to admit that you have not yet reached your goal. You have to be clear where exactly you want to go in life and understand the signposts that will guide you to know if you are on track. Once you know you are not on track, you need to be sincere with yourself. Many times when we fight that thing that is fighting for expression on our inside, meaning that we are not sincere with ourselves, we'll always suffer setbacks. You need to admit that something is wrong. You need to admit that you are not yet where you really want to be. Once you get to that point, then you can begin to prep your mind to allow you to flow in the direction that you really want to go. Number 2, don't fight externalities. There's something about us that if we are not careful, we'll start looking out for excuses outside, blaming people for the things that are happening to us. Walt Disney did not fight his former boss for taking the patent of his first character. He simply created another one, Mickey Mouse. And guess what? Mickey Mouse is one character today that every generation falls in love with. What if he had been fighting over the one he had lost? He would have lost the energy and the capacity to be able to create Mickey Mouse. Stop fighting people who have rejected you. Focus on what you have and keep giving your best shot. If you don't quit, there will be that eureka moment. And that takes me to the third one. Keep searching till you get to that eureka moment. There's something I've realized about life. Your best creations will not always be your first one. So what do you need to do as a person? Keep pushing the boundaries. Keep working. Keep grinding. Keep persisting in what you do. Somewhere along the line, you're going to discover something that would become like the base and that will set you apart from every other person in your field. What Mickey Mouse did to Walt Disney was to open him up to a new world of opportunities that he probably would never have had access to if he had remained with the people he was working with before. He felt he was cheated. He felt they kicked him out of business. He didn't know that it was Providence's way of moving him in the direction of his core dream. That eureka moment. Yes, I found it. Wow. And that takes me to the fourth one. Be committed to never give up. See, nobody ever climbs up by giving up. Nobody ever gets to the zenith by quitting. We cannot quit in life. We have to keep pushing. We have to keep stretching. We have to just keep showing up. Keep doing that which you are doing right now. Because I can tell you that your bounce back moment, your eureka moment, your best moment are still ahead of you. So dust yourself. It doesn't matter what you have gone through right now. Dust yourself off the shackles and tell yourself, I know I'm gonna bounce back. So I see you bouncing back. Just before you go, I've shared some other thoughts in the past episodes that will help you to be able to understand your wiring, why you do the things the way you do them. In the last episode, I also talked about how to handle rejection. So I'm going to display those videos right now. So click them right now and see those other videos. And remember, when you subscribe to a channel like this, you empower me to be able to reach out to more people. Let's build this tribe of impact makers together. Till we meet again in the next episode, keep grinding, keep winning, and keep bringing in the laurels. I'm Dele Ayobankole. I believe in you. Bye for now.